so glad that Jason and I decided to take that break from fertility treatment a few months ago. It's really given us a time to reconnect and be able to go places and do things and not have to worry about getting up and go to the doctor 3 days a week, or not being able to go on long weekend trips or do things outside of town. So that has been really nice, and it's also given us a chance to just talk about what we're going to do next. Obviously that's going to be IVF, but just to mentally prepare for it. So with that being said, we had our consultation with our doctor a few weeks back, and we discussed everything that was going to happen with the IVF cycle when it was our turn. So originally we had thought that it was going to be really short and it would only take a few weeks. However, we found out that it actually is almost 2 months long of a process, because in the beginning you start with birth control pills, and then after that you start the cycle where you're taking the injections and getting ready to have the eggs taken out. After 3 weeks of taking birth control, I will then go in for blood work and an ultrasound on day 3 of my cycle, and then I will start the injections and hormones before we will do an egg retrieval. Hopefully everything turns out. We have our hopes high for it, but we just aren't sure because of my follicle stimulating hormone and what's to come. So we're both nervous, but we're also hopeful, and we're just both trying to be prepared for what does happen in the end. Hopefully we'll have a baby, but if not, there's always time to try again.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed your summer. I know Teresa and I did. Things are starting to slow down around the Jones household. Teresa's about finished up with college. I just finished 2 classes and graduated another cycle of recruits. So here in the next week or so, Teresa and I are going to go up to Michigan, taking 2 weeks of leave. We're going to spend some quality time with our family and friends, rest and recuperate before we come back down here and start our cycle of IVF, of which I'm sure Teresa told you all about. And I will also be picking up another cycle of recruits at the end of September, right about the same time frame. So our hopes are high, our spirits are good, and we're hoping for the best. So keep following us along, and we'll see you along the journey. Alright, bye.